Welcome to Plot 27. This video is the storyline of the 2024 movie titled Red One. It is a movie about a mysterious group that kidnaps Santa Claus just before Christmas. Jack is a boy who does not believe in Santa Claus. On Christmas Day, he visits his Uncle Rick's house. Jack is not worried even though he is on the naughty list, and he even eats the cookies and milk meant for Santa. 30 years later, Jack grows up to become a professional hacker. He breaks into the offices of NOAA, National Oceanic Geographic Administration, and hacks their computer system hardware. 2 days before Christmas, a mall is holding a meet and greet event with Santa, Nick. At the event, Santa is accompanied by his bodyguard Callum Drift, and this event is Callum's final Christmas assignment because he has requested retirement. After the event ends, the two of them return to Mora Headquarters, Mythological Oversight and Restoration Authority, a secret multilateral military organization that oversees and protects a secret peace treaty between mythological beings and humankind. Callum is the commander of ELF, Enforcement, Logistics, and Fortification. He is the head of Santa Claus's security. After completing this year's Christmas mission, Santa and Callum return to the North Pole. During the journey, Jack manages to track Santa's destination coordinates using NOAA's tracking satellites, and he sells those coordinates to someone else. Santa and Callum arrive at the operations base and see all personnel busy sending Christmas presents around the world, including Mrs. Claus. Callum decides to retire because he is disappointed by the growing naughty list worldwide. There are now more naughty children than good ones. After hearing this, Nick asks Callum to take one final trip before retiring. Meanwhile, a secret operations team successfully locates Santa's base. Sensing that something is wrong, Callum immediately contacts his team and discovers that Santa has been kidnapped. Callum reports the kidnapping to director Zoe Harlow, who panics because Christmas Eve is only 24 hours away. After investigating, they discover that a hacker leaked the secret location of the North Pole. Olivia is Jack's ex-wife. That day, Olivia asks Jack to pick up their son from school. She says their son Dylan caused trouble again by altering attendance records. After hearing this, Jack goes to pick up Dylan. Olivia wants Jack to spend more time with his son, but Jack says he is busy. Zoe arrests Jack for interrogation because he hacked the Intercontinental Seismic Monitoring System. Jack explains that someone was testing a weapons system in the Arctic. After finding the location, Jack sold the information to someone whose identity he did not know. Zoe then takes Jack to Mora Headquarters. There, Jack is shocked to see the Headless Horseman. Zoe explains that Red One, or St. Nicholas of Myra, has been kidnapped from the North Pole complex, and Jack helped the kidnappers find a location that had been kept secret for hundreds of years. Jack says he does not know who bought the information from him. He is then shocked to see Garcia, a polar bear agent, and learns that he is on the level 4 naughty list. Zoe offers to double Jack's payment if he helps them find Santa. Having no other choice, Jack agrees to track down the culprit. After Jack successfully locates the suspect, Zoe implants a tracking device inside his body. The one who kidnapped Santa turns out to be a female witch who is planning something using Santa's energy. Callum takes Jack to a toy store and tells him to choose a toy car. It turns out the storage room in the toy store is a portal to the North Pole network transit system. Using his device, Callum enlarges the toy car Jack picked into full size. The witch duplicates the Glaskafig using Santa's energy and plans to test the weapon on the first name on the list. Callum and Jack arrive in Aruba and find the man they are looking for, but Callum must first deal with his henchmen. The man they are looking for is Ted, a broker who arranged the deal between Jack and the kidnappers in Aruba. Ted is afraid to say the name of the person who paid him, so he writes it in the sand, Gryla, the Christmas witch. Ted and Callum panic when Jack says Gryla's name out loud. Hearing her name being spoken, Gryla appears and possesses Ted's body. Gryla plans to punish everyone on the naughty list. After Gryla leaves Ted's body, an ice cream truck suddenly emerges from the ocean. It turns out they are snowmen who serve Gryla. Callum defeats the snowmen, but Ted is frozen. The first name on the naughty list is Aaron Abel, but the Glaskafig still does not work properly. Zoe uncovers information about Gryla. She is a 900-year-old ogre with 13 deadly followers. After reviewing illegal magic usage data, Zoe suspects that Gryla is working with Nick's adoptive brother, Krampus. Callum believes Nick is being held at Krampus's place because Mora has no jurisdiction there due to the treaty. With only 17 hours left until Christmas Eve, Zoe reluctantly allows Callum and Jack to go to Krampus. Olivia calls because Jack cannot attend Dylan's concert that night, but Jack says he is working. On the way, Jack explains that he and Olivia are divorced. Since Olivia has remarried a good man, Jack feels Dylan no longer needs a gambling and useless father. He has stayed away because he does not want to disappoint Dylan. After hearing this, Callum tells Jack that he has already failed by not disappointing his son. In the past, Nick and Krampus originally worked together. Nick gave gifts to good children, while Krampus monitored their behavior. Krampus began making a naughty list, which made Nick uncomfortable. Nick became angry because Krampus punished the children on his list. When Nick took the list away, Krampus became furious and joined forces with Gryla, who also enjoys punishing others. Callum and Jack sneak into Krampus's house. Jack is terrified when he sees a demon dog, the Hellhound. Jack creates a chicken to distract it, but they are eventually captured because Jack secretly steals Krampus's gold. Jack admits he needed the gold to pay his debts, but Callum tells him that every decision he makes is a chance to choose whether to be good or not. The guards take them to see Krampus, who is playing Krampus Slap. Krampus reveals that he did not kidnap Nick. Gryla came to him to take the Glaskafig, an evil object that serves as a prison for one person. Krampus orders Jack to leave but holds Callum hostage. Hearing this, Jack provokes Krampus into playing Krampus Slap against Callum. If Krampus wins, they both become his prisoners. If Callum wins, Krampus must let them go. Krampus accepts the challenge, and the game begins. Before starting, Callum begs Krampus to help Nick, but Krampus refuses and tells him to start the game. Jack steals Callum's vambrace from a guard, and they both try to escape. After surviving, Callum thanks Jack for saving him. Callum stops the car because there is a piano in the middle of the road, and on top of it is a gift box for Jack. Callum opens the box and finds the Glaskafig inside. Dylan calls, saying he also received a Glaskafig. The object changes color, and Dylan suddenly disappears. Seeing his son in danger, Jack grabs the Glaskafig and goes to save Dylan. Jack and Dylan are trapped side by side inside the Glaskafig. Seeing that the device now works, Gryla orders her followers to mass-produce Glaskafigs. She plans to send them to all children on the naughty list and make them her collection, believing this will fill the world with good people. Jack informs Zoe that Gryla plans to use the Glaskafig to punish everyone on the list. After checking the tracker in Jack's body, Zoe and Callum deduce that Santa is actually still at the North Pole, and Gryla only made it seem like she kidnapped and took him away. Callum contacts Mrs. Claus to confirm. Mrs. Claus says she is busy cooking macarons for Nick, so he won't feel sad. After hanging up, Callum says that was not Mrs. Claus because Nick does not like macarons. Realizing this, Zoe understands that it was a shapeshifter. Jack tells Dylan that Santa has disappeared and that Gryla is a witch who plans to imprison everyone on the naughty list. Callum and Zoe return to the North Pole. Jack apologizes for causing Dylan to be trapped inside the sphere. He admits all his mistakes and promises to try to be a good father. After he says this, the snow globe suddenly shatters and frees them. Callum and Zoe find Jack, and they meet Dylan. The device used to produce Glaskafigs is called the quadruplicator, a machine that has been inactive since the 1800s. Jack explains that Gryla plans to travel and distribute Glaskafigs to all naughty children. Hearing this, Zoe says the flying sleigh cannot launch without Santa. Dylan discovers a door, and they successfully free Mrs. Claus and the rest of the security staff. Gryla prepares to distribute the Glaskafigs while carrying an unconscious Santa, but Callum and the others arrive, and a battle begins. Callum and Jack manage to stop Gryla, and Nick finally regains consciousness, but they must face Gryla as she transforms into a giant. When Callum and the others are in danger, Krampus suddenly arrives to help. It turns out Gryla is Krampus's former lover, and she wants to take Nick. Krampus asks Gryla to stop everything, but she attacks them instead. Gryla is about to kill Callum when Nick suddenly summons his reindeer, who attack Gryla and trap her inside the Glaskafig. Nick reunites with his brother and thanks Krampus for helping them. Everyone prepares for the Christmas Eve celebration, and Nick resumes his duties as Santa Claus. Nick invites Jack and Dylan to join them. Red One finally takes off to deliver gifts to children all around the world, and the movie ends. Thank you for watching, and Merry Christmas.